could claim that Zizi hasn't had to work hard to earn herself a shot at the P.E.W Women's Championship. It was all the way back in March at Dirty Deeds when she got a one-on-one victory in a non-title match against Ivy to become the #1 contender for the women's title. But since then, Ivy has avoided having to put that title on the line at every turn. There is no avoiding it tonight. Zizi gets her shot for the gold.
And her opponent, she is definitely not a Karen. P.E.W Women's Champion, Ivy.
Baseball bat in one hand, women's championship in the other. Say what you will about Ivy. If you say something she doesn't like, she'll probably launch an official complaint against you. There is no doubt that she has found a formula for success here in P.E.W. Very shrewdly, making herself a part of the entitled, who have been a dominant group here in P.E.W. Ivy, as a result, a long-time holder now of that women's title. But Zizi, as I said, has beaten her before when the gold wasn't on the line. If she beats her again here, we will have a new women's champion. Zizi just throwing a knight with her ring gear. Ivy, these two really with a deep personal dislike for each other. Ivy not liking what she's hearing. Ivy's throwing a tantrum before the match has even started. I'm sure Ivy will say, a hostile working environment. It's an environment of her own making. She does nothing but whine and complain. Always thinks that she is the victim, when in fact, time and time again, Ivy and the rest of the entitled have done horrendous things to their opponents, cheating at every turn. Is this the night that she finally gets her comeuppance? Ivy still having something of a strop here, but whether she likes it or not, and clearly doesn't, P.E.W Women's title is on the line. I'm sure both Ivy and Zezy have been keeping an eye on the potential future opponents they might face, whichever one of them is women's champion at the end of this. We have seen some tremendous talent on display throughout this evening in that Fallen Angel tournament. Now what? Ivy's walked out of the ring.
You get what you want, I've told you time and time and time and time again that Zizi is not having a title shot.
You don't get to choose.
Zizi is a liability and she is not fit to be the P.E.W Women's Champion, and therefore I have decided I am not doing this match. You know what? You can count me out all you want, because if I lose my count out, this is still mine. So come on.
Come on, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. She's going to deliberately lose by countdown so she keeps the title. Zizi thinks it's ridiculous too, obviously. She's following her back to the backstage area, and here we go, look. Zizi's got a hold of Ivy. Zizi not prepared to lose her opportunity at winning the title just because Ivy is too scared to face her. It's turning into a brawl at ringside. Ivy is trying to get as much distance between herself and Zizi as she can. Hang on, what's Zizi doing? Zizi's got a chair there, she needs to be careful. Now Ivy's, where's she going now? Ivy headed out into one of the corridors here. Ivy just doing all she can to avoid having to get in the ring with Zizi. Zizi again has brought her back. Now Ivy deposited on that chair by Zizi. Big kick from Zizi. Ivy sent down. Zizi fired up here. She knows that belt might soon be hers. Is destiny calling for Zizi tonight? Ivy again battling back, and Zizi sent into that brick wall, into that pillar. Ivy crawling back towards the ring. This is a match that Ivy was determined not to participate in, but the option to just walk out removed from her by Zizi, who dragged her back to the ring. But now Ivy's on top. Now she's happy to get it in the ring. Ivy, I think, looking for a Boston Crab, but gets kicked away by Zizi. Inside cradle, Zizi can win the title, and she was less than a second away from doing so. Now the roll up. Zizi again with a 2 count, but not a 3 count. Zizi charging in. Ivy moved out of the way this time, in the corner. Running in after her, Zizi able to lift herself up over the top. Avoided the impact. Now takes Ivy down for snapmare. Crucifix pin from Zizi. Another 2 count for the challenger. Ivy's title reign hanging by a thread here, especially after that neck breaker. Are we about to have a new champion? No. Zizi charging into Ivy, and Ivy got the boot up. Now Ivy, oh wow, off that second turnbuckle into a face buster. Big impact on that. Is that enough? Ivy, no. Ivy with a scream of frustration after that kick out on 2.5 by Zizi. Zizi knows that she can defeat Ivy. I don't know if Ivy knows that she can defeat Zizi. She's never done it. Ivy in the ropes, bending that body of Zizi backwards over that middle rope. Broke it up before the count of 5. Ivy, though, we know, is prepared to do anything it takes to retain her title here. I think she would even get disqualified if she felt it would be the only way she could walk out still as the champion. Titles only change hands on pinfall or submission, as Ivy able to strike Zizi when Zizi was halfway back into the ring. Now again, she's tied up in the ropes here, half her body on the ring apron, half inside the ring, collapsing back within the ropes. Ivy starting to believe maybe she can win the match without having to run away or to cheat anymore. But no doubt she's found at least a dozen things to complain about along the way. She won't be complaining about that elbow. It landed perfectly for her as a pin attempt and a kick out from Zizi. Zizi trying to drag herself to her feet, but Ivy not letting her do it. Ivy again choking her on the ropes. Ivy with that ever loud mouth of hers. been a source of annoyance for all of the P.E.W fans. But Ivy proving to be very, very difficult to unseat as champion. Zizi finding it was one thing to defeat Ivy, and the title wasn't on the line. Maybe she can do it here though with the title on the line. Got her rolled up for another 2 count. Ivy charging back into the action though immediately. Now sending Zezy into the corner. Zezy gets the boot up into the face of the champion. Clothesline. Ivy sent down. The champion's up to her feet before the challenger. Both women up now in opposite corners. Zezy runs in. Ivy sends her into the turnbuckle there, and Ivy knows that she is in a fight tonight. Rest of the entitled not here, having to retain the title on her own tonight. Zezy by the head, force her back to her feet. Zezy just trying to fight back. Ivy though is on her feet here. Zezy trying to battle up from her knees and been able to get to her feet. Gets the elbow into the face. Now Ivy brings the challenger back into the ring. Oh, what a counter! Ivy was looking for the suplex, but it's Zezy who hit it. Zezy hits the suplex. Zezy off the ropes. Swing blade from Zezy. Ivy rolling to the outside. She knew she was in trouble there. Now Ivy really been taken off guard. She had enough presence to get herself under that bottom rope. If she'd stayed inside the ring, I think we might now be looking at a new women's champion. Zezy diving between the top and middle rope, preventing Ivy from possibly walking out again. There is something in the air here. Are we about to see a women's title change? Zezy on the apron. Ivy stumbling to her feet. It's Zezy though. The advantage, even more of an advantage now. Is it enough of an advantage to win the title? No, it isn't. Left shoulder of Ivy comes up off the canvas just in time. The crowd just willing Zezy on. They want to see a change in champion tonight. But Ivy trying to turn her over into the Boston Crab. Counter. The small package from Zezy, another 2 count. Ivy missed with a clothesline. A spear from Zezy. Almost speared her out of her boots, and Ivy still kicked out. Ivy still kicked out, and the match continues. Trying to find a way to get this over the line. Has Ivy up on her shoulders now. Ivy wriggles free, clips the leg. Now Ivy will try again for that Boston Crab. Having done that damage to the leg, Zezy finding it hard to resist, and now it's locked in. Ivy locking in the Boston Crab. Zezy trying to get to the bottom rope. Can Zezy get there? Yes, she can. Ivy has to break the Boston Crab. Ivy, I think, felt she had it won. That Boston Crab, one of her go-to holds. This time it's Zezy who has to roll outside the ring to give herself a chance to recuperate. Ivy having to find another way after the Boston Crab didn't get her the victory here. Taking the fight back to the outside of the ring and sending Zezy face first into that steel ring post. Zezy might be knocked unconscious here. There was a hard impact, face first. Zezy might be out of it. Zezy flat on her back. And Zezy needs to come to her senses very, very quickly here. Well, there's a danger of a count out. The crowd cheering her on. Are Zezy's championship hopes slipping away? She's starting to stir. Referee continuing to count. I'm not sure how many seconds we have left here. Zezy, I think we're up to 9. Yes, we are, but she got in. 9.5, but Zezy got in. Ivy, though, looking to make sure it's only a temporary reprieve. She's going to try again for the Boston Crab. Zezy kicking her away. Zezy knows, I think, she can't afford to get locked in that Boston Crab a second time. Oh, double arm DDT from Ivy. Zezy got dropped on the top of her head and she kicks out. Zezy kicks out.